we got to come and meet, have a meeting of the minds and gain the information. But then, yeah, it's on us to apply it unilaterally to our families. All right, so brother Clout,
Yes,
what?
sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are your thoughts on what we've been speaking about in regards to how we manifest this stress on us and the weight that we carry, and what do you think the effect of that is on our longevity?
Um, I think the impact on our longevity is that men essentially supplement every area of women's lives that are dangerous, right? Like if you kind of even just think about the society we have, like probably more than 50% of the society and the economy that we have exists to assist women. And even in the areas where women are expected to have like a predominant control over that area or proficiency in that area, there's still a huge structure set up for them to also get assistance with that. Like, so for example, we look at like child rearing. It's not uncommon for many mothers at once to be working together to raise children. So that makes it so that the stress isn't on one woman to raise the kids. You know, one of them can clean while the other one's helping. Get bottles ready while the other one's cooking, and especially like in the hood, you see that a lot. Like it's not uncommon for Keisha to get with so and so, and they both got their kids, and they going shopping and stuff like that. And so I think that we've created a society that kind of allows women to live a more leisurely life and takes everything hard off their plate. You know what I mean? Like even technology, your seats don't even got to be cold. You can remote start your car. You know what I mean? You could have the seats warm before you get there. There's not really this world where women have to really experience much stress besides like whatever job they have or child rearing. So considering that we kind of take that on, I think that's one of the reasons why women live a lot longer. I think another situation that's not considered is that in some cases women lead men to early graves. Like I mean, I know the statistics normally say that married men live longer, and I'm sure there's a litany of reasons for that. But in reality, I don't think it. I think it's vastly overlooked that a lot of the stress that men experience in life can simply come from just trying to communicate with women. I don't know. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but probably some of the times in my life where I've actually felt my blood pressure being hot, like to the point where I'm so upset that I could feel my blood pressure being hot. I'm willing to guess that maybe about 70% of those conversations have been with women, and the difference with having those conversations with women and men is if I get hot having a conversation with my boy, we could scrap it out and I can let that energy out. You know what I mean? If it really comes down to it, I could scrap it out and all that hot blood is out of my system and I could calm down. You don't have that recourse when dealing with a woman. So if your woman gets you hot, there's no box it out and I'm calm now, got a good workout alongside to it, and we could laugh about it later. There's none of that. There's you hopping in your car and taking a long drive and can't sleep for hours and smoking a cigarette, rolling up a blunt, taking a shot because there's really no way for you to express that. So I think if we compound the the things men do to protect and shield women from discomfort, and then we compound that with just what we go through trying to deal with women in general, I think that our lifespans being shorter makes clear sense. But I think if you were to remove the ease that we give in the society, I think we'd live a lot longer. That like a lot of the men that seem to live the longest are guys who have been single for a long time, never married. And I see a lot of those guys, and those are the guys I see in my neighborhood that are 75. You know what I mean? They Cadillacs still look clean. They still walk around with fur coats and shiny shoes and looking like that guy. It don't really be the married men and the ones who have settled down. So, I'm gonna land there.
Well, as one of the married men, I'm gonna say I looked the stat up, and it said that single men, single women, and married men, married women live a equal amount. The difference was divorced or widowed. That's where
Mm,
the change comes in at. So they said it was in regards to consistency. So it may be something to have in a routine. I also seen that having children extends the age of your life. So everybody think that the kids take energy from you, but it actually
hmm
extends your life. It could be from being of service or whatever. I don't know, but they say it extends your life.
Yeah, I actually
Now,
wanted to add that too because I wanted to say another thing is women spend a lot more time with children, and children can
mm,
obviously they have that feeling of like they can warm your heart, they can just make you feel at peace, and they those chill and fun times with kids a lot more than men get to experience them. A lot of time with us with kids, we got to be making sure everything's all right. We got to be making sure the kids are safe. Like we're in protection mode with dealing with kids, where the moms get to just have fun, be goofy, and be silly. And I think that might help them relieve some more stress, which I don't know where the stress is coming from because we shielding them from most of it, but still.
all right, shout out to Aaron and Cheeky House Husband 2024. Be mad. And what you got for us, baby? What you got?
Yeah, I think most of the panel kind of hit on a lot of great points. I would say, well, obviously, I mean, women live longer than us. Again, it's kind of been said already. Mostly is because they don't the world is easier for them now. They don't take on the same amount of stress that we take on, especially like when you think about stress, you think about what does stress cause in the body. Stress causes stroke. It can cause stroke in the body. Stress can cause heart disease and different things like that. Stress can literally kill you, literally end your life prematurely. So when you think about how strong that is, um, whether it's work stress, whether it's stress from just providing alone, whether it's stress from dealing with your woman or stress from, dealing with your children, or as your kids get older, they get in trouble or they're in danger or different things like that. Our jobs are literally to provide and protect for everyone under us, plus people that aren't under us, extended people, your parents, maybe your siblings, nieces, nephews, sisters, all that, um, it all comes down to our shoulders at the end of the day. And the majority of women know that. They know that, and they know that the pressure isn't on them. They know the pressure is on us. Pressure's made for shoulders, not hips. And I think everybody on this panel gladly signs up for that responsibility. That's part of being a man. That's part of who we are. It's part of king talk and being a king. So no one's really complaining about the responsibilities of what we signed up for. It's just more so, it would be nice to get a little bit of credit. It would be nice, you know what I'm saying, to be recognized for it. That's all. And for our women and for other women to understand it and recognize it as well. I think that's really what it comes down to. But for the question that you gave, Chicago Rilla, I think us coming together is definitely therapeutic. I think it definitely helps. I think the more brothers can get together and talk about what's on their mind, what's stressing them, what struggles are they dealing with, can help us as a community, especially black men. Like we really, really need that because we get siloed out. We all get siloed. We're focused on our families. We're focused on our job. We think the next guy wouldn't understand. The other thing is too, a lot of brothers don't like to admit when they're really struggling. It's a level of a pride thing that's there. I know how to run my household. I know how to handle my stuff. And you know what? You don't have to have all the answers, brother. All the brothers that's listening right now, you don't have to have all the answers because we don't have all the answers. Each one of us have a different piece to the puzzle, has an answer to a different piece. So to me, this is therapeutic being on here with all you guys. It really is. It's really an honor to be here with y'all. And, everyone here has great insights. And all we're trying to do is just uplift our people and help other kings out there. To let you know you're not alone. Men, you are not alone. We are all dealing with something. We're all fighting through something. We're all surviving or striving for something great. So use us as a resource. Use this as a resource. And everybody that's on the panel, use us as a resource.